Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for 400,000 subscribers. We blew through it. I mean, at the speed of light, we're now on our way to 500,000. Today's video is all about floating drywall seams. I know, whoo, it's been getting real spicy in the comments over drywall. Installing drywall, hanging it on the wall, pretty basic. Cut, screw it to 2x4s. The taping, it can get messy. It's okay to get messy if you use the tools like a banjo or a bazooka. Most DIYers are not going to spend thousands of dollars for one or two projects to get drywall tools that someone would use every day of their life to install drywall. There's other ways to do it without having to invest thousands of dollars into those tools. Banjo is one of them, and these here are some more. When it comes to floating seams, that's a skill. It's a skill that takes repetition and practice. I'm going to give you a few tips, show you a few of the basics so you know what the heck I'm doing and how I'm doing it when you watch the rest of the video. These are knives. I got a 14, a 10, and a 6. I usually don't have the 10, but the reason I got the 10 out is to show you this one's stainless steel. This one is not stainless steel. This one always rusts. I'm usually set up just like this. I have either this one or this one in this hand with a bunch of mud in here. Mixture of your mud is important. If it's too soupy, like what you would have for taping, it's going to just run right off the wall. You don't want that. The consistency of peanut butter, that's a starting point. There's two seams on drywall. There's butt joints. We heard from the butt joint boys quite a bit in the past videos. Then you have these other seams over here, these beveled seams. That's going to give you, oh, maybe a 6-inch wide area that you can fill with mud without having a hump on your wall. On a regular sheet of drywall, your long 8-foot runs have the beveled edges, and your short 4-foot runs have unbeveled edges. Those are your butt joints. So the butt joints, you have to float when you apply joint compound over a wider area. And what you want to do is make that transition over the tape and back down. You want to spread that over a wider distance. So it's gradually up and gradually down. Now the type of texture you're going to have on the wall dictates how much you're going to spend on your butt joints. If you have knockdown orange peel, or in the case of this project, skip trowel texture, you don't need to spend much time on your butt joints. Just make sure that they're butted together, your tape is bedded well, and I'd say go out about this far. Now on my one controversial butt joint, I also have two windows that have corner bead. That whole distance from window to window is all floated out and straight as an arrow. Put a straight edge on there and there's no problems. Way overkill for this job, and I probably cost myself money doing an extra special job that was not needed for this project. For ceilings, something else you have to take into consideration is lighting. Do you have a lot of natural light that is going to be cascading across the ceiling? Do you have windows that go up high? Do you have a lot of light fixtures that will shine across the ceiling? This room happens to have down lighting, and it's getting orange peel texture, and it's getting ceiling paint. There's different angles. There's different angles for different maneuvers. It is quite technical. There is a lot of skill involved to know what angle to hold, how much pressure, and you can put pressure on this side here and no pressure on this side when you're trying to do a wide float job. Stay tuned. We're gonna watch me float seams like a master. Here's another tip. If you mess up, you just clean it off. Clean your knife off. If you get some turds in there or some boogers, clean it off. It's the worst thing is dealing with, you got a nice float job and you go one more swipe and a little crumb or a piece of sawdust or drywall bit gets there and makes a streak across it. You want to always keep your mud clean. Hey Polly, come here, check this out. This is a new game I've been playing. Click the battle button. Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. If you haven't played this yet, you gotta click the link in the description to download it for your mobile phone or your PC. The newest boss just released is a Hydra. This thing has 6 different heads. There's the head of Torment. It specializes in using true fear to drag down your team. And the only way to stop it is to hide. You need to bring champions that have a Veil or Perfect Veil skills if you want a chance to beat this head. My next favorite head is the head of Wrath. This head gets angry. It weakens and taunts your team. It's best to use champions that hit hard and hit once. One of the things I like about this game is it's easy to get started and learn how to progress quickly and collect some champions. Raid is giving away a super limited edition champion to every player in the game. Between now and January 28th, 2022, Simple's limited edition champion is available for free to both new and old players on Raid. All you have to do is log in for 7 days between now and January 28th and he's yours. Hit the link in the description or scan my QR code. You'll get an epic champion, Aina, 200 silver, 1 energy refill, and 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shard so you can summon awesome champions as soon as you get in the game. All this treasure will be waiting for you here. Once you're in, you can find me and Polly under the name HandyAndy69. And if you're fast, you can join my clan. Link in the description or scan the QR code. So that is the end of today's video. There was some lost footage. I had every step, every seam, but I don't know where it went. So you get an idea of how I'm applying the joint compound for first coat and second coat in this video. Kind of hops around quite a bit. When you're starting off doing this, whether it's on your own house or you're just trying to learn a new trade, teaching yourself, you can always sand it off, and if it's still wet, you can always scrape it off and start over. Sometimes when you're first starting out, you'll be doing a seam and it just doesn't look pretty, but it's decent. And if you work it anymore, you're gonna mess it up. Just let it dry and sand it. I think that's all for now. Check the links in the descriptions. Hats, or I'm not wearing a hat today. T-shirts, hats. Goodbye.